ready to do the Laurel Ridge Trail. This is a trail that's really close to my house, and I've never done it. About 4 miles, so let's get that. Alright, we're on the Laurel Ridge Trail. You can see behind me, it's Buford Dam Road. And this is the last parking lot. This is the parking lot I chose. Before you cross over the dam, and if you come to do this trail, just drop down onto the sidewalk and follow it, and you'll see where the dirt trail drops right below the road and goes across. So we're following the All Trails map. It's got a GPS, and like I say, this is really close to my house. I've never done this. A buddy of mine, Carlos, the hiking buddy on Facebook, I believe he's done this with a group before. And I thought, you know, that's really close to the house, and it's like 4 miles of trail. I should do that sometime. And since I need to get a little bit of pack weight time, I thought today might be the day. So weather finally broke. It's been rainy, and it's still been raining off and on, but not like it was the last 2 weeks. So finally some decent hiking weather. Get some training done at least. We just do a switch back. There's going to be some descending here because we have to get down below the dam, so that's to be expected. Which means there's got to be some ascending to get out. But you get some views along the way. This is the lake. So we've been switchbacking some, but I guess to make it a little quicker, they decided to put some steps in here. At least these are, you know, kind of decorative, I guess. We got to drop down to this road and get over to the bottom of the dam somehow. So this opens up to the base of the dam. You can't see it, but where that stone is over there is a channel cut for the water to come out of the lake, which is being held back by that earthen dam you see. And I'm struggling because I'm putting my trekking poles down, and sadly they're getting caught in the grate, so, which isn't great. So we just came straight down the hill and across the road, and then you're going to come to a split, and this is just an out and back to take you out to the river and the base of the dam. So we might as well do it. You want to get the full effect. You can see a little bit of water, fog on the water down here, and that's probably because it's starting to get really warm and humid, and this water comes out of the bottom of the lake, so it's probably fairly cold. This is a little bridge, crosses the base of the river, and this is your man-made gorge, if you will. Hello. And you can just see the base of the spillway there, the locks where they open up and let the water trickle out. Sometimes they let it come out a lot higher. You can see the lines on the side of the wall there. And you kind of have to watch the schedule, because a lot of people like to come down and raft and kayak, so canoe, you got to really be mindful of the schedule so that you don't have a wall of water coming at you. We're back on Laurel Ridge. Continuing on at that split. I think they got some little side trails people have beat out to see the river. But as the sign suggests, you don't want to be down at the water level when they let it out. It come up on you kind of fast. So yeah, we got a power line cut here. You can see the power lines overhead. Back in the trees. It's a little overcast today, off and on. Temperature's not real high, humidity's kind of up. But all in all, it's not a bad day. It's not sweltering. Little gully here, it's starting to encroach on the trail a little bit. But for now, you can get over it and around it. So we got a split here. This is a Park Service boundary that will go down to the river. It looks like to an out and back. We're gonna forego that. We've had a good view of the river already. There's another little split here. Come explore that another day. It's really nice though. The trails, you know, it does get a lot of use. It is beaten out pretty heavily, but it has some nice things. This rock ledge here, for instance, is really nice. You know, it's beautiful trail. So this is pretty nice. Little creek coming down, some drops. A little place you can sit. It looks a little bit old, could use some refreshing. Got some people carving their names and teenagers professing their undying love, which is probably the most wonderful 2 weeks of their life before they broke up and started dating somebody else. But yeah, it's really nice little spot. I always like to get pictures or film trees like that, but it's like it's on stands. And then next to it is a really fat pine tree. Well, the camera's not really going to pick it up, but in there, water's cascading. Not very much volume, but you can hear it. But it's cascading over some large rocks, or through them. It's a shame you can't see it, but okay, we're kind of at the top of that. You can see a slab right there where water's been going over. It kind of starts it, and I think it trickles there and then goes down into some other rocks. It's hard to get perspective from the camera, but I'm going to cross the little creek here. I'm not really sure what this is. We're kind of a ways from a picnic area or anything, so I don't think anybody dumped anything. I think it's some type of algae or something. If you look up here on this tree, you can see that dead limb is covered with some kind of white algae or something. Almost looks like it's got snow on it. Interesting. It's pretty nice. Another little spot. So we just came out of the woods there and across the road, and the trail, this crossing is pretty well marked, and you can see a blaze there. There have been blazes along the way. They kind of need to be redone. Even though that one looked like a AT blaze, most of them have just been squares and not really rectangles. From what I've read, it's hard to find your way when you get into some of the parking lots, which we'll probably get into here in a bit. Made our way through some kind of a thicket, a lot of young trees. I'm not sure what these are, but a lot of young trees. So we came out of there onto this power line cut, making our way down. Not much to this, lots of high weeds, and who knows what's in the weeds. It's pretty thick in here, actually. I'd worry about ticks if it weren't for the fact there's probably been dozens of people beat through here today, so I'm sure they're keeping it brushed down pretty good. Pieces of an old car. We make our way down the trail. I'm like real hungry. I have to stop and eat a snack. Outside, and Tommy's getting upset. So it was really nice of the spiders build a web across that gap. Just helping out. Alright, so you dump out into this area, it's a picnic area and parking area. So now that's where I gotta look at the app and see where the red takes me. This is one of the places I think that people were saying sometimes it's hard to find your way around. So take a look. So we came down out of that parking area. There's a huge gathering going on there. There's a split, and this is just an out and back to the lake, I believe. Looking on the map, I guess, give you a little peek at the lake. We'll go down and have a look. Okay. Nice docks. Yeah, back on the trail. Across a footbridge here. Hey.
I never used one of those, but I only used it.
At least this one they mark for you, which is nice. It's another picnic and play area. Actually got a blaze on this tree, and I just saw one of the runners go in the tree over here. So, but this would be where you go. You just have to keep your eyes peeled, or check the app if uncertain. I'm gonna follow them. I think if they run here, they know where they're going, maybe. According to the app, we should have gone down a little ways. Maybe there's a trail down here closer to, yeah, there is, I think. And that would have brought us down into the lake. Yeah, so we would have just came across and just stayed on the sidewalk, which would have brought us right there. And then I guess we just come on this way, follow the lake. Okay, we came around here, and there's a little sign right there that points up. And you can see the blazes, but the blazes are not right. You really want to go in here. Now there may be a junction right up there or something, but looking at the GPS track that's posted on all trails, we want to get over here by the water and follow this trail. So that's what we're going to do. Up the steps, across yet another parking lot. Probably highly underused. Makes you wonder why you clear out the woods. So we just came out of there into this little open area. Some double track going that way. This nice little pine area, like lots of pines. Pines mean pine straw, which is always nice to hike on. And it smells good too. Road crossing. So this is all kind of a low area. We're going to do a big hook right here. So there's some boardwalk. There was some back there, a couple hundred yards back too. This is nice. Yeah, that's all right. Comes out and actually like a little retaining pond of some sort. Pretty cool. Got a little turtle. Little turtle. We'll make our way here to the left. Came across there, and we're up here alongside the highway now. We'll skirt this for a little while. Opens up to a double track here. Still lots of pine needles, which is nice. Starting to feel my time away from the trail and away from a pack. I'm getting really tired. Summer has been so wet and hard to get out. All right, we're back here. Had to turn into the park where I park. Yep, this is where we came back through, so. Alright, got old red in our sights there. Back at the truck.